All right, so this end, this level, I got this close, but this 4x4 that's sort of lifting the dip in the middle makes them all level, except for this. For some reason, this this board is not the same. I bought them at the same time. But there's like standard, things that they, procedures that they do for all the boards. That make sure that they're the same. So this is this is strange. So I put a little like microscopic shim in here, just to see if I could sort of tilt it a little. Not on this side, but on this side, so that it's like just lifts this a little. Seems to be too microscopic because it shows, the difference shows, but it's not, I don't know. This is kind of the last chance I have to level it out before I start putting, the joists. Yeah, but most important is the posts that will sit on here and go vertical. So I want to make sure that that's super level. I don't want part of it, hovering over that. Thanks, wood people. Yeah, so I bought 4 of these, so I'm gonna go and just try to see if the other ones are, maybe this is just big instead of this one small. I don't know, but it matters. So yeah, I don't know. Also, maybe it was crushed because there were a ton of these little staples. I don't know if that shows up. There we go. These little staples and like tags and stuff, and boom, 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 all over this thing. So it means that it was probably in a big bundle, and it could have been, the tagging part of the bundle that was, I don't know, in the bottom, or got smushed or forklifted, or I don't know. Could have been the bottom. It just squished it when it was still wet. It wasn't dried from the kiln. I don't know, but it's also wet because they're treated, and they come to the store still kind of moist. So it's possible. I've got 2 more over here. Yeah, so we're gonna have to see. Yeah, I don't know who these guys are, but they're the ones that supplied it to the store, and the store is where I bought it. Yeah, so it's going to be a problem if all of these have different heights. So let's continue. This you can see the discrepancy here. The 4x4. Well, so I have a couple 4x4s I can use, and I grabbed the one that was twisted because I can't use it for anything long. I have to use it for only short pieces. And it's more twisted because I've used 3 feet here. rather than like 2 feet or 1 feet. I mean, really, I could just, you know, turn it vertical and use it as like 2 posts. A post here, vertical. Post here, vertical. Which is actually the stronger way to do the wood, but then there's, you know, then there's the chance that it might be uneven. So I was gonna go there, but okay. So the twist also, the unevenness happens even when I have my little shim sort of pseudo spacers to sort of measure how high this needs to be to level the dip. So that is still an issue. So anyways, the twist causes problems, but I'm trying to think about, will it really matter, you know, because it's it'll sort of work itself out. The main thing is that I'm gonna bolt them in, screws, bolts, whatever. I would like to bolt. That's my preference, is do it through the big hole, but big hole is not always preferable. So yeah, let's close that gap too. Anyway, yeah, so it makes these shift, and if I connect these together, then this whole board rotates to match this, probably because it is not bolted and everything down there. Same goes with this one. It's like this twisted one is just twisted and evil. So I may have to just shorten it to 1 foot so that there's less discrepancy between the two ends of it. All right, well, we got cut out with the heat. So I put it in the freezer, cool it off. One other thing I wanted to talk about on this is the slight bend. It goes slightly this way, and then in the middle, and then it goes back out. I mean, it's almost imperceptible, but well, let me see if I can kind of see it. Let's get in front of this guy. See that? No. It's like the wall of the sides, 4 sides of the pyramid, where it's actually 8 sides. You know, it's like got that really small droop, but you know, this is, you know, isn't isn't that scaled. Yeah, so I don't think that it'll matter. The other option is to actually move the inner things out, you know, like slightly, sorry, out of the light, slightly move these over, and then that one over, and then it would be a line, but except then we're sort of, I don't know, I can't see it on my screen but it's too dark, but basically, you know, the footprint becomes smaller. And I want it to have as good and as solid a footprint as possible. So with weighing the two, I choose bigger footprint, and I will bolt it this way. So there will be a slight, you know, curve in it, and yeah, so it will be, but it's level and strong, and yeah, so I'm very pleased with it.